All right, welcome to Crypto Sports FC, and I kind of want to just have a casual conversation. I know I usually do these every now and then, uh, after creating certain amounts of content, and I want to talk about the current situation, with Chiliz and with NFTs and the approach that they're taking, and also the Chiliz 2.0 that they're going to be releasing very soon. So. Um, Chili's is turning two, as some of you may know. Um, I think it's really interesting to see like the last 2 years that they've been doing it. I think a lot of people have found Chili's probably the last 6 months, and I think they're doing an amazing job with whatever they're doing. And you have to give them props. You have to give them the respects. It's like they're constantly on it. They're on it daily, and they've surprised many partnerships. With a lot of updates. Right now, they're in the NFT phase. But you can see that they're not stopping. And, some of us may be like, oh man, the price or why is it only like 50 cents or it's so underrated. Again, like this is just my personal opinion. And, there's pros and cons of the project as with everything in life. There's always pros and cons. But again, this for me, I look at this as a long-term project. I don't look at this as some sort of money grab that's gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna put my money into it. I'm gonna gain something like in the next week or so. There's a lot of projects like that, meme coins. I'm not too fond of those. I like to look at long-term projects that I actually believe in, and this is why I make videos on these, especially on Socios. I have other videos as well on other platforms, but mainly Socios. So I thought this was really interesting to see. Again, like this is another piece of news as well. They said that they're going to be presenting NFTs on Chili's, so that's going to be really interesting to see as well. But it does seem that there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to happen within the platform. Let me actually go on Socios just to see if there's any updates. We're seeing NFTs. We're seeing that they're giving out some SSUs. We're seeing that there's partnerships. They also released the marketplace as well. If you have 1,000 SSU, you can get a ticket. Reply with your favorite meme for a follow back. Let me actually give that as well. But it's really interesting to see that. That this platform, they're really engaging and they're really putting things out there. And I actually watched an NHL game yesterday. I watched SportsCenter the other day yesterday, and I was watching and I saw I saw Socios.com in the NHL game. I was like, wait, they never announced it as the Pittsburgh Penguins. I was like, they never announced it for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and you're just seeing them everywhere. Like they're just like they're all at these random places. And I'm like, why are they there and how are they there and why has it not been announced yet? So they've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, just like randomly. Like I've just been seeing it. And again, in North America, people don't know about Socios yet. Like a lot of people don't. Like there's a lot of people that do. If you go on Twitter, you'll find the community. But there's a lot of people that don't know anything about Socios. Like they just don't know. They probably see it like, oh, another sponsored thing, because there's a lot of sponsors here that's like sponsored for days, right? So it's gonna be really interesting to see when they release Socios Hoops. I think Socios Hoops is gonna be it's gonna be a good, really, really good thing. The only downside to Socios Hoops at the moment is they can't release at the moment they can't release fan tokens, the NBA fan tokens, until maybe next year, and that's a maybe because the government and the regulations, we don't know what's gonna happen yet. So that's going to be really interesting to see as well. But yeah, hopefully they can. Hopefully they can start releasing NFTs for the NBA as well. That'd be really cool. So we have to look out for the Socios Hoops app as well. And yeah, I mean NFTs is also a big one as well. We've seen some meet and greets that has been as well. We're seeing a fan was able to go to a game, Aston Villa game, as you can see. Really great stuff. One of my friends actually went to a Brooklyn Nets game. Thanks to Socios, so I'm really happy about that. Socios Hoops is one of the current things as well. New NFT, okay, but yeah, it's really interesting to see that the way that they're doing this. It's really, really cool, and that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about. What this platform is currently doing. with everything that they're doing. You know, at the year's about to end, you can see that Socios.com, Washington Capitals. Now I'm gonna later on I'll post what I saw, but it is really interesting to see. With the Pittsburgh Penguins, you can see AS Roma. So there's a lot going on. You know, even this, it says powered by Socios. They also signed with Fabrizio Romano, which is really interesting to see. Like, as I was saying, it would be really cool to see maybe have him go travel around and, you know, start talking to start talking to players and being like, hey, it's Fabrizio Romano. Let's have a chat with some of the players. That'd be really cool to see. Another thing that would be, another thing that would be really interesting, you know, having more engagement with the teams. And this is where I would say maybe this is a little bit of a drawback. You know, there's certain teams that you're seeing that are really engaging with Socios, but there's certain teams that you rarely see anything going on with them. So, you know, even FC Barcelona, that's my favorite team. As you guys can see, Xavi is supposed to go to Barcelona very soon. So pretty excited about that. If you guys want me to actually make a video on that, let me know. Really, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's not too much of a draw sometimes with some of the teams. Some of the teams kind of like they don't really engage as much with Socios. So that's something I really hope that will actually happen. Like, I hope these teams will actually engage a little bit more with Socios, because Socios is a great platform. And it's gonna be really cool if once they start to once you start to see NFTs for different teams. You know, when they start to release NFTs for FC Barcelona, I'm going to be stoked because, again, I am a Barca fan. So, of course, I will be excited. But this is going to be really interesting to see. Again, like, it's going to be, remember, Barca is the Socios club, and never shows you, okay, this is the actual Socios, not Socios.com. But, yeah, this is kind of all I really wanted to talk about. I think this is going to be really interesting to see the next couple of months. I know that Socios is turning 2, so happy birthday to Socios. And, you know, there's a really loyal fan base behind Socios. They have their Discord, they have their discussion groups, they have so many things going on. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and thanks for anyone who's supported the channel. I've been seeing, you know, the responses, the comments. I know a lot of you from Europe, so shout out to you guys. You're from Germany. I know somebody was from Germany, I think Denmark. So there's people from all these different places, Poland as well. So shout out to all of you. Thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts on what Socios is on their current project and what you think is going to happen. I know people are still feeling like Alexander Dreyfus is manipulating the Chiliz prices, which is not the case at all. Like, no, he's not manipulating the prices. Again, this is a long-term project. Like, if anything, if you enjoy sports, you like sports, start to engage with the project, start to predict the score, start to get SSUs, start to get fan tokens, right? And start to use those fan tokens, start to get participate in the NFTs. Be a part of the community, right? That's the best thing you can do if you really want to take advantage of all of this. Just be a part of the community, and you will find that, like, there's a lot of things that you can enjoy, especially with your favorite teams, right? So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again, and peace.